We begin the next half-century of Super Bowls to a strobe of flashes. Super Bowl 51 from Houston is underway. Now, Dion Lewis to return. Oh, a little 360. And this return net's positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. Blunt, the lone running back.
51's the mic. 51's the mic. Come on, baby.
Brady now on first down. The throw left side, complete to Hogan. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. They call it a gain of 19, and it moves the chains.
Good throw, good catch, but I really like the route. The drag and being able to run away from defenders, hard to stick with them for that long.
Yeah, better against man than zone, or?
Better against man, because now you're running away from someone and you're not running into a defensive player in another zone.
Tight right. Solo out there. Check the outs out there. All right, here we go.
Throwing on first down is Brady. And right side caught, Hogan. Whoosh. And he's brought down. They'll get 19 yards there. And it'll give the Patriots a first down.
Well, if you do read man coverage, Brandon, the drag route's a pretty good one to run against it because you're running away from people on it.
Double tight. 3 down. Hey, check. 20. 3 down.
Brady now on first down. And complete on the right side to Bennett. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Brady now to throw. It's complete to the tight end, Bennett. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue. And the pocket's been protected pretty good here so far on the opening drive.
We always talk about confidence in runners and catchers and quarterbacks. How about the protection detail? They're not allowing anyone near the guy throwing the football.
Hey. Wait, 20. You got 3. 3 down.
On first down, Brady. That's going to be caught at the 10-yard line. Give him a couple on the catch. It's 2nd and 8.
Wait, 20.
Now Brady again. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Amon Brooks from his outside linebacker spot. He gets him down here for a loss of 4. Well, this has been a pretty sizable drive. They've had some success. Finally, the defensive coordinator found some success of his own.
I think he just simply said enough of that. Okay, they've moved the ball well. We need to force the issue from our end, and that's exactly what he did.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. Over the middle, it's Amendola. Good defense holds him to only a yard, and it'll be 4th down.
They didn't get the first down, but I have to say I do like the call. I like what they were trying to do. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up, keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. And this one is no good. He missed it, and this will remain a scoreless game. Well, that hollow metal sound is the bane of any kicker's existence, and here, that sound is going to keep our game scoreless.
And you could see him give that body English as the ball was in the air. Come on, baby, come on. But no dice that time.
Kaepernick now on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Really good defensive effort. They were all over that little swing pass out to the right side before lost yardage.
Terrific read, better execution, and done with a lot of enthusiasm, wasn't it?
Absolutely.
They saw it all the way, ran to the football, and caused a nice play for lost yardage.
Kaepernick going to throw. It's complete to Jeremy Curley. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. He got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets him a new set of downs.
One of the feature points of the end route is being able to make a nice throw to the middle part of the field. And for a quarterback, that's one of the better throws and better looks that he'll get. But he has to be careful not to wait too long and let his receiver wander.
Second quarter now. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis with you. It's the 49ers in control of the football, and they've got it here with a first down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. First down and 10 now for the offensive group.
Hey, guys, check me out. Stand up over there. Mike's 54.
On first and 10, here's Kaepernick. And he connects with Vance McDonald. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It'll go as a gain of 12. And it'll be a San Francisco first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Throwing on first down is Kaepernick. It's hauled in by Torrey Smith. And he's brought down. 18 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be first down 49ers. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it, now the confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
Tight end left. Alert. 3 down.
And the snap comes at 1. Now Kaepernick. And McDonald here over the middle. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 18 yards there, down to the 18 and a first down.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the balls we just saw there.
To throw, Kaepernick. Flush down right. Oh, spinning away. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. They'll get a couple yards on that one, and it's a second down.
Yeah, he only gets a few yards on first and 10, but he's better off doing that than throwing an incompletion or even worse, an interception.
Kaepernick now to throw. That is caught inside the 5. And eventually stopped just shy of the goal line right around the 2.
And those first downs do add up. The offense keeps the ball moving downfield and keeps their defense on the bench, giving them a chance to rest.
2 minutes remain in a scoreless first half. We're back to Super Bowl 51 after this. A reminder, coming up at the intermission, we'll get highlights of this Super Bowl from Larry Ridley and the crew in Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Watch the curl.
Shotgun snap now for Kaepernick. And incomplete. He dropped it in the end zone. Jeremy Curley, the intended receiver. That'll bring up second down.
After all the preparation, all the practice, a play like that will absolutely break your heart. They had everything they wanted, just unable to complete it. In the end zone, a big-time drop.
Now Kaepernick throwing on second down. Flush to his right. And they will score. It's a 49er touchdown. Colin Kaepernick taking it in from a yard out. And the Niners are able to cash in for 6.
this challenge was initiated by the guys in New York. Taking a look at the play, less than 2 minutes to go.
Yeah, I'm sure the coach wanted to challenge it, so he's probably going to send the New York office a holiday card. Defense may be thinking pass. They come out in the nickel on 3rd and goal. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. Shea McClellan in there to get him for a loss of 9, and that'll lead to 4th down. So they dial up the blitz on 3rd and inches. It pays off.
And frankly, they were probably dialing up a run blitz, expecting him to run it in that situation, but instead they end up back at the quarterback and put him on the ground.
And here's Phil Dawson now with a 49er field goal unit. This is a 26-yard attempt. And it's a fake. He's going to throw it. And he hauls it in the end zone. Touchdown, San Francisco.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. And the 49ers grab a 7-0 lead. So that one a long 11-play drive. And the end result for the 49ers, a touchdown. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. So the Patriots coming out now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
DeForest Buckner is a really tall defensive end / defensive tackle. How about that move right there to get upfield and make the play in the offensive backfield? Excellent leverage.
You're right. Tall, big, 6'7", nearly 300 pounds. Now Brady throwing on second down. On the slant, he gets it to Gronkowski. And he'll get it up near the 35, right at the 34 here.
Pass interference, offense.
A pass interference here, but not on the defense, Charles. This one's on the offense.
How about that? That's not a call you get every day. But, yes, the offense does interfere at times when they're running their pass routes.
Strong left. Strong left. Strong left. Out. 3 down. 20. Wide, 80. Hey, Mike 51. Mike 51.
They'll run again with Blunt. And he'll get this one up to about his 14. Give him 4 yards there, but still in a big hole. 3rd and long.
We always like to talk about defense in terms of levels. 1st level defensive line, 2nd level linebackers, 3rd level defensive backs. On that run, that was what we call a 1st level run, and it was stopped by a 2nd level player.
On 3rd and long, it's Brady. That'll be incomplete with 9 seconds now showing on the clock. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. On 4th down on now is the lefty Ryan Allen to punt. Jeremy Curley is deep to return for the 49ers. Now it's Curley. Watch the halftime show. All right, here we go. 3rd quarter action now. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And with a new rule, that decision to bring it out will cost him about 5 yards. Here comes the 49ers offensive unit as they'll have it first to begin this third quarter. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
We'll see if they do just that. Kaepernick to throw on second down. Out to the flat for Hyde. It's a 4-yard pickup, and they'll be faced with a 3rd and inches.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Short of the sticks after that completion, and now it's 3rd down for this offense. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Not enough sense of urgency there. Play clock hits 0, 5-yard penalty.
Yeah, I like your point there. Not enough sense of urgency. People walking up to the line of scrimmage. You've got to get up there and get set and be ready to go.
Still 3rd down.
And the offense in that middle ground here on 3rd down, 5 yards to go. From the gun, it's Kaepernick. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. They give him 7 yards on the play, and they do pick up the conversion on 3rd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hand. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
To throw, it's Kaepernick. A fight for the football, and it's intercepted. Devin McCourty picks it off. And they will set up shop at their own 46-yard line. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field. A real dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
It'll be a 3-yard gain, and it'll make it a 2nd down. 7 yards to go on 2nd down.
Tight left, tight ends left. Hey, we got 3, 3 down, 3 down.
Brady to throw on 2nd down. And Gronkowski's got it, complete over the middle. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a 9-yard gain, and it keeps the drive moving.
Well, there it is. Brady connected with Gronk, but at this stage of the game, this is kind of late for them. I'm used to this happening right out of the gate.
Yeah, and we were thinking we would see this per usual. First quarter, definitely second quarter, but not the case.
And their offense not moving the ball like they normally do. They're losing the game. Those two need to get together and fast.
Here's Brady to throw. He couldn't quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete.
Everything about that play tells you about today's NFL offenses and what they're asking out of running backs. You can't just be a guy who can run the football. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't get that done on that play.
Brady going to throw. Incomplete. Looking for his all-pro tight end, Rob Gronkowski, and it's 3rd down. A pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides, where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. And they're able to convert on 3rd with a solid gain of 23. So after that big play, let's see if they can catch their defense maybe on their heels. Ah, yes, Brady to Gronk. You think these two are in sync?
Without a doubt. And look, they both understand what they can do for each other.
And he's going to get into the end zone. So cue up the Gronk spike. It's a Patriot touchdown. Rob Gronkowski, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Patriots are within an extra point of tying this one up.
The tight end position has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field. But now even more so because these tight ends aren't necessarily the tight ends of old. They're the rocked-up wide receivers who have a little bit more speed. Way harder to cover than before.
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. Sheds a second man.
He's building up some momentum, isn't he?
And the decision to come out is going to cost him 5 yards with a new rule as he's taken down right at the 20-yard line. The 49ers offense now, they get set to head back on the field. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go,
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. The corner blitz pays off there as they sack him for a loss of 5. So the defense has put them in a tough spot. It's second and long.
Well, when defensive coordinators game plan to put pressure on a quarterback, they often want to use blindside rushes, and that's exactly what they did.
Now the pressure comes, and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet. An extra corner on the field for New England here on third down.
Yeah, another DB. Kaepernick going to throw, eluding the pressure right. And that is incomplete. Vance McDonald, the tight end, was the target. Now fourth down.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. Usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And from their own end zone, it's a fake. And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. Well, not only did they try to fake it, they put the ball in the arm of their punter, and it didn't work out.
Not the quarterback.
No.
The punter.
Yeah. Risky.
And it's so funny because when it worked.
And now the 49ers signal for a timeout defensively. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Tight right, tight right. You got 3 down.
Shotgun now for Brady. That is caught at the 7-yard line. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. And as the and the 49ers going to take another timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Good stop. Good stop.
And this should be the final play before the quarter ends.
Single.
They come out here in the eye. Now Brady. This is caught. Gronkowski. And he's in. Touchdown, Patriots. Rob Gronkowski, his second touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Pats take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. And he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. Back now here on EA Sports, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. Gostkowski now out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Look at the spin. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. And the 49ers getting set to trot out there. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. Unable to connect on the first down pass play. Now it's second down. Kaepernick again here on 2nd and 10. And he goes down. It's a Patriot sack. Alan Branch with a great push up front. He picks up the sack and a loss of 8. 2nd down sack by the defense. What type of pressure will they bring here on 3rd? We'll see. And now they're in the hurry-up. Kaepernick now on 3rd and goal. And this throw will be intercepted. Can you believe it? It's a Super Bowl 49 hero, Malcolm Butler. And he'll take this back down inside the 20. Boy, what a turnaround. They exited the lockers with a nice lead, and now all of this. What's happened?
So when you start to write your novel, you'll start out with, it was a tale of 2 halves, won't you?
Right, but I'm a bad writer.
I don't know exactly what happened because sometimes teams can go in with a lead and get too comfortable, too relaxed, and a couple of things go wrong, and it's hard to get back that good feeling.
Now Brady over the middle. That's caught by Hogan. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Let's go! 53!
Brady to throw on 2nd down. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by the All-Pro, Navarro Bowman. A critical error there in a tight game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
The last drive he threw the pick, but he's not shy. He's going downfield again there.
And you can't be, because if you back off after throwing an interception, your whole game plan just goes right out the window, and it makes things easier for a defense. And you and I both know there isn't a quarterback in this league that's any good that doesn't throw an interception.
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Chris Long in there to get him for his 2nd sack of the night. They go play action for Hyde. Now Kaepernick. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Rob Ninkovich in there to drop him. And sacks on 1st and 2nd downs are going to lead to a 3rd and long. So this offense really needs to make something happen here late in the 4th with the football. From the gun on 3rd down, Kaepernick. He's going to flip one out here to his running back. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to bring up a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. 2 minutes to go in Super Bowl 51 from Houston. We're back to perhaps crown a champion after this. What a Super Bowl this has been, and the biggest play comes now. It's 4th down. Now Kaepernick, gotta have this one. And that is incomplete. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Patriots